just want this to be over with. I've been trying this for about 20 minutes now, and I finally realized that it just isn't going to work in Firefox, so I busted out Safari and it worked. Thank you, Safari. At 7 a.m. this morning, this was my morning routine. I was like, hi, I'm still awake, and I didn't go to sleep last night. Oh, wait, today's the day Apple comes out with a new iPhone. Let me go stand in a line for 6 hours and want to die because I still didn't go to sleep. And then I went to work, and then... Anyways, I get to the line, right? I'm the 14th person in line for the non-reserved phones. And the line for people with reserved phones was probably 250 people in the line. And the way it worked was 10 people from the reserved line got to go, and one person from the reserved line didn't, or non-reserve line got to go, and I was in that row, and there was 14. I was number 14. There was like 30 people in there, and it took me 6 hours for them to do 14 people from that row, and it was kind of cool though, because Chick-fil-A was walking around passing out food for everybody. If you don't know what Chick-fil-A is, it's just like a Burger King or McDonald's with like really good chicken though. It's like a lot higher class fast food, I would say. And they passed out milkshakes and chicken biscuits and fries, and it was cool. And water. And Starbucks came by and gave out coffee. And I had to stare at a guy with a unibrow for 6 hours. It was so irritating because I was just thinking to myself the entire time, like, why would you not get rid of that? I know you know that's there. I know you see a mirror at least once in your unibrow's lifespan, and you should have done something about it when you saw that. Because, anyways, so I get in to get my iPhone, right, and I'm like, alright, I want a white 16 gig, and they're like, oh, sorry, we're out of the white ones, and I'm like, what? I just waited 6 hours for this, and I can't get what I want. I have to settle for something else, and I was like, alright, give me the black one. So the guy comes back and he's like, oh, we actually just got a shipment in of the white ones, here you go. And I was so happy. I was so happy. So then we go to do my credit check, and that gets suspended by AT&T for some reason. And I'm like, why? I just kept... It felt like I was a really shitty person because I couldn't get my iPhone. So then they're like, alright, well, we need you to stand over here. I had to wait for an hour for my credit check to tell me that I didn't need to pay anything extra. It was like, oh, he's been approved for the phone for a $0 deposit. I was expecting it to be like $600 because I had to wait an hour, but everything worked out perfect, and I got my iPhone for $212 with after tax. Here it is. This is the white one. It is awesome. It's 16 gig. And I mean, here, I'll prove to you it's the new one, alright? Compass, baby. Would you like to set your current location? Okay. Anyways, so I'm extremely happy with it. I've never thought I'd have an iPhone, because I was extremely scared before I got it that I would drop it and have to spend another $500 to get another one, but I caved because it's just so cool. I love you. But that was my morning routine today. That's the closest I can get to what Rob did. But usually my morning routine is wake up, sit on the toilet, take a shower, and then I'm done. Have a good day. See you next week.